Everyone, today we'll do the subject science of grade 6 and our chapter number 4 is disaster management. What is disaster? What is disaster management? See, disaster is a sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property and social aspect of a nation or society. See, disaster, we are not plan a disaster. It is a sudden event which comes suddenly and it give loss to our life also, property also and our society or environment also. So it is a, sometimes it is a natural disaster and sometimes it is a man-made disaster. But it comes suddenly and it destroys everything. See here, types of disaster. We have two types of disaster. First is natural disaster. It means by naturally. Second one is man-made disaster with the help of human beings. Next, occurrence of disaster. How disaster occur? How disaster start? Here are some examples of disaster. First is heavy rain causes flood. Because of heavy rain, it changes into floods. Best example is tsunami. Next, an earthquake, lightning and volcanic eruption. Earthquake, destroy or collapse of a sudden area. Next is lightning. Lightning is an example of thunder and volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption means when the earth get heated, very much heated. By the heating part of that area, they occur into volcanic eruption. Next is forest fire. Fire in the forest. High density of population in a limited area. An area is there, a particular area. In that area, there are people who lives from olden times or who lives from many years. But suddenly some other people are come in that area and there will be no place to stay the new people. So because of unlimited population, this kind of disaster happened. Next is rampant and irregular construction. Irregular construction means, for example, where a builder, a constructor start to build a building. That building they completed within a month or within a 2 or 3 months. But that building is not that much strong or that much good. So suddenly if people are staying there, or by that time, after 2 or 3 months, that building gets collapsed. So this is the meaning of rampant and irregular construction. While constructing anything, we have to use good material so the thing will be remain good for a long time. Next is ecological imbalance, means not balancing in an environment. Ecological imbalance. Next is terrorism, riots, crimes due to bomb explosion, assaults, fire and accident. Suddenly an accident happened or suddenly riots. For example, 26 November. So that is 26/11 we have said. So the terrorist attack or bomb blast in any area. So this is come under man-made disaster, but it also lost the life and property of a people. See, there are some examples of the disaster. 13th September 1993 in Killari, district of Latur, Maharashtra. Type of disaster, massive earthquake. A severe earthquake happened, and because of that earthquake, lots of people died and financial property are also lost. Next is 26th July 2005, that is in Mumbai and suburbs. Torrential rains causing deluge, means a heavy rain. 3 days of heavy rains. Hundreds of people are died in this rain. 13th July 2014, that is in Malin village, Ambegaon, Pune. Landslide. Whole village was destroyed. Whole village collapsed. Landslide means a collapse of a rock or a collapse of an earth. November 2015, in Chennai, that is in Tamil Nadu, flooding. Lots of people died. So these are some events of disaster which actually takes place, and because of this disaster, lots of people, lots of property and lots of things destroyed. This is the image of earthquake. In earthquake, See, we are going to discuss some points. Vibration and cracking of the earth crust is known as earthquake. In time of earthquake, the land, means in the earth, the land, they are vibrating or they are cracking. This is known as earthquake. Interior of the earth has tremendous energy. There are some movement in this layer. Inside of the earth, they have tremendous energy. Tremendous means more powerful. Because of this energy, the layer, they are moving, they are cracking or they are vibrating. This cause seismic waves, which in turn cause movement of the earth's surface. Because of this causes seismic waves. Waves means a layer on the land. It results in tremors, shaking and cracking of the earth's surface, resulting in an earthquake. Because of this seismic waves, the movement, the land, they are shaking or they are cracking up. So this result come into earthquake. Besides natural causes, man-made causes such as construction of large dams can also lead to an earthquake. Earthquake is a natural disaster, but sometimes this earthquake happen because of man-made, because of construction which is done by the man. If construction is not proper, so at that time earthquake will also happen. Effects of earthquake. What is the effect of earthquake? Destruction of the infrastructure such as building, bridges, roads, railway tracks, etc. See, destruction means loss of any building, bridges or roads or railway track, etc. Changes in the direction of the flow of river. Because of earthquake, the river which flow fluently or smoothly, they are also changes their direction. Rivers changes their direction of flowing. Excessive loss of life and property means more loss of life or property. Next is floods. Floods is an example of tsunami. During floods, water is accumulated at one place in a very large amount. Means in time of floods, the water, they are accumulated. Accumulated means in one place they store that water in a large amount. That is, excessive rains cause flood. Because of heavy rainfall, this also cause floods. River overflow its banks and this result in flood. Because of rain or heavy rain, the river are also overflow and this overflowing change into flood. The water drainage system in big cities may fall short, resulting in choking of gutters and drainage lines. This result in flooding if there is an excessive rainfall. Because of excessive rainfall, all the gutters or all the drainage system or drainage line, they choke up, they blocked, and this block turns into floods. In such case, water overflow on the roads and enters the houses and causing destruction. And in these cases, the overflow water comes on the road and enter the houses also. This is known as floods. Now, what is the effect of flood? First, huge loss to life and property, means loss of life and property. Next, erosion of soil. Soil erosion also occur. Standing crops are destroyed, means in the field, in farm, the crops which are standing in their place, they are also destroyed. The epidemic of diseases spread and affect health of the people. Epidemic of disease means certain diseases are also occur by this flood and this also affect the health of the people. The third is storms. See this image of storms. There is formation of high and low air pressure belt in the atmosphere. Because of air pressure belt, these storms occur, means if pressure belt is high or low, so this kind of disaster or storms can happen. This causes changes in weather and this changes the weather, the environment. The environment will change it. Strong winds are formed due to this, resulting in storm. Because of this lightning, strong winds form, and by this strong wind, resulting of storms happen, means storms occur. What is the effect of storm? First is storm affected regions undergo great damages, means it occur great damage in a particular region or particular area. There is tremendous loss of life and property. The electric supply is disrupted, means cut off the electric supply. Electricity are also off. Transport and communication is disrupted. We cannot go from one place to another place. The transport system is not good at this time, and we can't able to communicate with other people or other thing. So these are some effects of storms which also very severe to us. Next is forest fire. Forest fire means we have a forest. If suddenly by the natural or by man-made, if forest will have a fire, so what will happen? Uncontrolled fire in the forest or pasture or grassland. It is very uncontrolled because in forest we have many trees, we have many wood. So the fire can easily catch wood, or the wood can easily catch a fire. So it is very harmful to us or environment. The cause may be natural or man-made. I already told you that it is a natural or man-made disaster. Spread of forest fire is very rapid. It is very rapidly cover all the area of a forest. What is the effect of forest fire? Great damage to biodiversity and natural wealth, means very severe damage to our environment because it is a natural thing. So very dangerous situation will also happen. Animals are also can lose their life. Next is pollution of air. Because of this fire, the smoke which converted or the smoke which cover or gather in the environment, they create pollution. Which pollution? That is air pollution. Disaster management means in time of sudden event of disaster. So how to manage it? So here are some points. Let us discuss. Making plans to face the disaster and developing capacity. We have to make a plan. How to get relief from this disaster. How to help other people who are in disaster. So we have to make a plan to develop the management of disaster. Next, community participation. Community participation means we are living in society. So we have to participate in time of disaster to help somebody who are the victim of this disaster. So in society, the people who live in a society or in community, they have to participate in time of disaster. Anytime means we have natural disaster and man-made disaster. So these two disasters can suddenly this event happen. So at that time we have to be prepared. So disaster occur anytime. We don't know how, in which time earthquake will happen or in which time floods will happen. So be ready anytime we need to help somebody else. Next, planning is to be done before a calamity strikes. In time of emergency, we have to be planned. And while we have to be planned for this calamity, for this disaster. And while planning this, we have to improve or help other people. The National Disaster Management Authority was established in India in 2005. In 2005, this management authority, they help to manage the disaster. Helping and supporting. We are living in society, so we have to help or support to the people who are affected by disaster. Means we have to give moral support to that people. Next, important contact number. Important contact number. In time of disaster, this contact number we should by heart or we should know to call at that time. For police, we have 100, that is 100 number. Next, fire brigade, we have 101. Ambulance, we have 102. Disaster management cell, we have 108 and 112. These are the people who can come for stop the disaster or for supporting us. Next, measures of first aid. How to take a preventive measure with the help of first aid. First is external bleeding. External bleeding means the blood which comes out of the body. So first point is make the injured person sit or lie down. Take that person in a proper place. Let them sit or let them lie down. Next is clean the wound with clean water. Use clean water and clean that wound. injured part above the level of the heart. Means that part, that injured part, you have to take that level up of the heart. Next is burns or scald. Burns by the fire. So we have two types of burns. First is minor burns, second is serious burn. In minor burns, you have to take care or you have to give first aid, like the burnt part should be washed with cold water or held under running water. Means wash that burnt part with cold water or you wash it with running water which comes from the tap. Next is victim should be given water to drink. Give that person a water to drink. Next, cotton swab soaked in antiseptic solution should be used to clean the wound. For cleaning that wound, use any antiseptic solution, but don't use your finger, use cotton swab or cotton balls. Oily ointment should not be applied. Don't apply any oily ointment. Dry dressing should be used to cover the wound. Use dry dressing for covering that wound. Now next is serious burn. In serious burn, cover the wound with sterilized cloth. Use sterilized cloth for cover that wound. Jewelry, shoes and tied cloth should be removed. Blisters should not be touched or handled. Remove all the jewelry or shoes or any tight cloth which that person wear. Remove it and don't touch that blister. Blister means a ball after having any burns, a ball occur on the body. Oily ointment should not be applied. Don't apply any oily ointment. Cloth may be stuck to victim's body. Do not pull them. If any cloth which is stick with the body of that victim, don't pull it. Don't touch it. Conscious victim should be given water to drink, but other stimulating drink like tea or coffee should not be given. Don't give that victim a hot thing, a tea or a coffee. Give a cold water to drink for relaxing the person. Try to get medical aid as soon as possible. In time of serious burn, don't use first aid. Don't use first aid. Let them take the person to medical aid, that is hospital. Give emotional support to the victim. Give them emotionally support. Give them a support or help them. Okay, don't make the person angry or danger. Now next is sunstroke. Sunstroke means while having a severe heat outside of the house and by the sun rays the person get sunstroke. See, if a person work continuously for a long time in the sun, then the body loses water and minerals. This dehydration result in sunstroke. Means a person who continuously doing a work for a long time in the sun, okay, for a long time in the sun, and that body loses all the water, all the nutrients, all the minerals, so that person get dehydration, and dehydration means sunstroke. So how to take preventive measure? What is the remedial measure for sunstroke? First is the patient should be immediately take to a cool place or in the shed. Means take that person in a cool place or give them a shade of a tree. If there will be a tree, so take them a shade on the in the tree. Next is the body should be given cold sponge bath. Give a bath with cold water but with sponge, not any bucket or other thing. The neck of a patient should be covered with a wet cloth. Cover that patient neck with a wet cloth. Patient should be given water or sherbet to drink in order to stop the dehydration. For stopping a dehydration, give them a person juice or any sherbet or cold water. Patient should be made to lie in prone position, that is on her abdomen with the head turned to one side. Means that patient should not lie straight. That person position should be prone, their abdomen or head in one side. Okay. In case of seriousness of sunstroke, shift a patient to hospital or get medical help. If the sunstroke is very severe, so don't do this kind of remedial measure. Directly take that person in hospital or give them a medical help. Snake bite. All snakes are not poisonous. We are living in the world, in the earth. So in earth there are many type of snakes, but all snakes are not poisonous. Only few such as cobras, kraits, vipers and sea snakes are poisonous. These are some examples of poisonous snake. Bite by poisonous snake is fatal. It is very dangerous to bite by a poisonous snake. One may can lose their life also. But bite by non-poisonous snakes can also cause psychological shock resulting in death. See, we are a person and we don't know that which snake is poisonous or which snake is non-poisonous. If sometime or if any time a non-poisonous snakes can bite us, so a person also gets psychological shock, and because of that psychological shock it result to death also. Instead of killing, one should try to save the snake with the help of volunteers who rescue the snake. Don't kill any snake. They also have a life. So don't kill the snake. Instead of killing, try to save that snake with the help of volunteers, with the help of rescue team, commonly called Sarpamitra, and release it into its natural habitat. Sarpamitra, mainly or commonly snakes are friend of Sarpamitra. They release that snake in the natural habitat. Natural habitat means in nature. How to take a remedial measures for snake bite? First, giving the emotional support to the victim. Help or give emotionally support to that person. Washing the wound with water. Use water for cleaning or washing that wound. Tying a tight tourniquet or cloth above the wound so that poison does not reach the vital organ. Tightly with the help of a cloth or with the help of tourniquet. Tightly tie that cloth above the wound, not below the wound, above the wound. And while tightening, so it helps us that the poison does not reach to the whole body. So tie it with a cloth. Seeking medical help immediately and giving anti-venom to the victim. Directly go to medical help. Directly give them a medical help immediately, or give any anti-venom to the victim. Last is dog bite. The dog bite can be dangerous if the dog is not vaccinated by anti-rabies vaccine. If the dog does not get any anti-rabies vaccine, so that dog bite is very dangerous to us. Hence, immediate care and medical help should be given to the victim, as rabies is 100% fatal. So we have to give immediately care or medical help to that victim, because if the dog is not taken anti-rabies vaccine, so it is 100% fatal to that particular victim. It is very dangerous to the victim. Remedial measures for dog bite is: wound should be first clean and then wash with potassium permanganate solution. First of all, we have to clean that wound and wash that wound with potassium permanganate solution. Wound should be covered with clean and dry cloth. Cover that wound with clean and dry cloth. Next is taking help from a doctor. Victim should be given anti-rabies vaccine and care of his or wound should be taken. Take care of that wound or give them an anti-rabies vaccine and take that victim to the doctor. Remedial and preventive measure. How to take precautions in time of disaster. First is watch news on radio and TV. Directly don't go here and there if sudden disaster happens. Just watch out radio or in TV that what happened, which kind of disaster it is, and how to take control or protect or prevent. Next is battery operated. If you have a cell phone or if you have a radio, so charge it quickly, because in time of disaster sometimes light also get off. So charge your mobile phones or radio. Next, follow the warning. Follow all the instructions or the warnings which given by news or any other people. So follow these instructions. Next, you can see the website, that is www.imd.gov .gov.in. In this website, you can easily get the information about disaster. In hilly areas, landslides can occur due to cloudburst or heavy rain. One should not take shelter. Okay, in hilly areas, if you are staying in any hilly areas, so in hilly areas, if some sudden landslide occur, so at that time, just clean that place, just go off that place and don't take shelter on the top of a hill. Just refuse it and take a shelter in some other place. Next, in case of floods, not take shelter in low-lying areas, shelter in safe place in height. Or in case flood occur, flood examples of tsunami. If this kind of disaster happen, so at that time don't take a shelter in low-lying area, in bank of a river or in the edge of any river. Just get off that place and go to take shelter in the height. The safe approach road during time of earthquake. If earthquake happen, just leave your house, go out in the road, so you will be safe. In earthquake time, don't stay at houses or home. Relief camp arrange, provide food, medicine, water, first aid, etc. Relief camp, if disaster happen, so we are directly go to the hospital and other places, but there will be a relief camp who provide food or medicine or water to the patient for improving their health. Next is fire extinguisher at all public places. We should take fire extinguisher in public places. Public places like malls, theaters, hospitals. These are some public places, and here we have to take a fire extinguisher. Means in these places, fire extinguisher should be there. First aid. What is first aid? First aid means immediate aid even before the medical aid. Immediate aid. If a person is suffering from sunstroke, for example, or a small burn, so we can directly use an ointment to improve their health. For this, it is known as first aid. And medical aid means that if a severe case will be there, so we have to directly go to the hospital. So first aid is a immediate aid, means whatever you have and how you improve the health of a person. This is extremely essential during disaster or accident, as it can help to save somebody's life. Okay. This first aid is very important. Because of first aid, we can save a person's health, a person's life, because we know how to use the first aid. Because if a person is suffering from anything and hospital is far from their house, so if you have anything at your home, so use it and afterwards take that person to the hospital also.